iOS will next year force apps to ask for permission if they want to use ad tracking. It's expected that most users will refuse, which will mean apps won't be able to easily offer personalized ads. Ads reflecting user interests earn more money for app developers than generic ads. Hey everyone, this is your host Charlotte again. Welcome to Tech in 5. So what's happening between Apple and Facebook over privacy issues? Let's dive into it. The change will significantly impact Facebook, as the ads it carries in the app will be worth less. The social network claims, however, that it doesn't have its own interests in mind. It is instead standing up for small businesses. Apple, for its part, says it isn't trying to prevent ad tracking, but merely wants to offer users a choice. This is true, but somewhat misleading. The wording the company is using makes ad tracking sound much scarier than it is. Quote, allow Facebook to track your activity across other companies' apps and websites? That wording makes it sound like Facebook is spying on them, so the vast majority of people are going to refuse permission. While Apple is in theory just offering a choice, the reality is that it is effectively leading people to choose no. Apple's wording is misleading because the tracking system in question, IDFA, or Identifier for Advertisers, was designed by Apple, and it very specifically prevents the tracking of identifiable individuals. All it actually does is record whether a particular device has displayed a particular ad, and allows an advertiser to display its ads on devices which have visited particular types of website. Visit a website about skiing, for example, and you're more likely to see an ad for ski wear than for garden trowels. At no point does Facebook or anyone else have any idea. If you're enjoying the video till now, please consider giving us a thumbs up. You may also support us by finding the donation link in the description below. So let's continue. But while Apple is being somewhat misleading, that's nothing compared to Facebook. The social network is making the frankly ridiculous claim that it is acting to protect small businesses, not look after its own interests. Quote, we're standing up to Apple for small businesses everywhere, while limiting how personalized ads can be used does impact larger companies like us. These changes will be devastating to small businesses, adding to the many challenges they face right now. Small businesses deserve to be heard. We hear your concerns, and we stand with you, said Facebook. There is not a single person on the planet who has fallen for that nonsense. There is also not the slightest chance that Facebook will win. It won't persuade Apple to change its mind, nor will it persuade regulators to block Apple's planned change. It's also a completely counterproductive move by Facebook. Yes, the reality is relatively innocuous, as outlined above, but that is not how most people are going to see this. The person in the street is going to see this as Apple standing for their privacy, and Facebook trying to get their data. Indeed, one direct result of this battle has been to draw public attention to the app privacy information. Forget IDFA, Facebook has to own up to everything it uses for any aspect of its service, and that's a huge amount of personal data. Without this battle, hardly anyone would have read it. Nobody reads privacy policies, but now lots of people are doing so. This is a complete own goal by Facebook, increasing public antipathy toward the company. But Apple may lose too. First, the popularity of Apple's hardware is in large part down to the apps which run on it. Many apps are ad-funded, and by encouraging customers to refuse permission for ad tracking, developers will earn significantly less money from their apps. Some free apps that are viable today won't remain so. Apple may now consider itself too big to care. Its customers are incredibly loyal. Thanks for watching this video. For more such in-depth analysis videos, consider subscribing our channel. This was your host Charlotte.